Time for baseball of the minor league variety. Zach Brown will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it? So now to the plate, Pedro Castro.
The right field. Pedro Castro.
Here's the first pitch. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2. So stepping in is Garrett Mitchell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder.
Oh, he got his fastball that time as this one sent into right center. That's a base hit. Now into the box, David Fry.
Batting third, the first baseman.
2-2. Into right field, that's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. So now into the box is number 33. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ballgame. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder at the track. Gone! It's a grand slam. Now to the plate, Pedro Castro grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Fouled away.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Another full count pitch home. Hit high and deep to right center.
Go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard!
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
Grounded to the right. He's got it.
Come on, you got it, come on.
And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Buster Reyes. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, and I know you want to lace a line drive or hit a potential home run. But I'll tell you what.
And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one.
You know, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration.
Next to hit is Pedro Castro. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now here's the first offering. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Don't expect this pitcher to overthink this right here. You get an ugly swing like that, rinse and repeat.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit hard to short.
Go hard, go hard, go hard, go hard.
And that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Into the box, David Fry. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Castro is there, 2 down. Next to dig in, Pedro Castro.
Pedro. Castro.
He's set. Here it comes. Acevedo, playing here in his age 26 season. He throws a four-seam fastball, a slider, a two-seamer, and a splitter. Now the 1-0. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
And you know, guys, if this bat doesn't break, it's probably a double play ball, but that just wasn't happening here. Good job to make sure of one, though.
That brings up Garrett Mitchell.
The center fielder, number 5. Garrett
He's
Mitchell.
set. Here's the 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Castro is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right. So he's 90 feet away now with 2 men. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Nashville Sound put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Zach Brown notches his 3rd win of the year. Minor League Baseball on the... Digging in will be David Fry. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Hit the other way out toward right field. Castro finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. And ending in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. And stepping in, Pedro Castro.
Pedro Castro.
First pitch of the AB now. A little target there. No balls and a strike. Strike 2. The 0-2 delivery. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping up is Lucas Erceg. Set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Lucas.
Skied into straightaway right. Castro is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping in next, Pedro Castro struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat. Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Right fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double. Man, this guy is a blur on the base paths, Danny.
He was really motoring around the bases. I think he had every intention of stretching that one into a triple. He definitely has the wheels, but the ball bouncing over for an automatic double put an end to any of those kind of thoughts.
It's a third. And that's through into left, a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second and narrow the gap to 3-1 now.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence.
So the next to bat will be Pedro Castro, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Norwood over at second. Martin at first, one gone. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time. Ready now is Lucas Arce. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. 0-1 count and the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Castro is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next to hit, Pedro Castro. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Hey, look at one pitch right here.
The 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Another one sent foul. 1 out, nobody on. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this is the one tool you can't teach. You can take countless ground balls. You can hit till your hands bleed. But if you got no wheels, newsflash, you got no wheels.
Now batting, catcher.
So next to bat will be Alex Jackson, grounded out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So now here is Jose Devers. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. He's running. Pitch inside the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing it. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have...
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to cry as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
This evening's game comes to an end at 5-4, the final tally. Shelby, the game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp and the Nashville Sound. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 36, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Pedro Castro is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. What an outstanding play to end the inning. Now at the plate, Tim Lopes. He's got over his first 6 at-bats in the series so far. Skied into straightaway right. Castro is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So next to hit is Tristan Lutz. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now he extends nicely, and this ball is driven to right field and deep. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back.
Now to bat, Pedro Castro. Base knocked to the outfield, could score the tying run from second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now the 1-0. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
The 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue.
Next to stand in is Daniel Vogelback. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Pulled toward right center field. Castro will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Now it'll be Pedro Castro. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch on its way.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here comes the 0-1. Jackson, base runner at first with 1 out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time. Big at-bat now. And here is Pedro Castro. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here. So we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
3-1 to him now. The 3-1 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle.
On the bag, pick up the ball.
On to first, and there were 2 down.
Hey, it took an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to fight as they lock up.
Finish it. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Nashville Sounds and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Next up, Bryce Terang, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Heading out towards shallow right. Castro is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Striding in is Pedro Castro. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Jumbo Shrimp, the right field, Pedro Castro.
Now the pitch. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the first. After their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board, the boys are flying around.
Next, it'll be Jose Devers.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Fisher will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Now to the plate, here is Buster Reyes. Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. Dig. On a nice dig at first, and the inning is over. Second inning coming up here at Blue River with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Derek Fisher. Here now the 2-2. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Pedro Castro. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 2 for him on the year. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Hey, every once in a while, this speed guy will jump up and bite one. He absolutely crushed that baseball. Doesn't fit his usual tool description, but he can go deep if you leave one over the heart of the plate.
And now in the box, Lucas Arce flew out in his only at-bat so far. 0-1 count and the pitch. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. At the plate now is Pedro Castro. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Hey, Matty, an interesting sequence in that last at-bat when he hit a home run. First pitch breaking ball when he hit that towering long drive. Home run. We'll see if they attack him more with fastballs in this at-bat.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Next up is Pedro Castro, and their runners at the corners now.
Castro.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder, and that'll score the runner from third as they seize control here, 3-2. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. So here is Devers. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Runners going. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Fisher's under it. And that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 8th inning coming up. The Jumbo Shrimp are out in front here, 3-2. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Pedro Castro, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw to first is in time. They got him, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win. He was.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Nashville Sounds and the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Christopher Salinas, the right-hander from the state of Wisconsin, is on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're going to look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. This last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Digging in next, Pedro Castro is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, they come into Game 2 of this series riding high. A huge 1-run victory yesterday. Able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in Game 2.
1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Ordonez stands at second with no outs. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Next, it'll be Kevin Norwood. And a dive, but he's back in there. A runner at second, nobody out. Drilled to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Batting fourth. The left fielder. Buster.
Ready on 1 and 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
And now here is Tim Lopes. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Skied into very shallow right. Castro has to come in a few steps, but he has it for out number 1. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. Next, here is Tristan Lutz. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Lifted in the air to right field. Castro is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Pedro Castro.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood in it. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Pedro Castro. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lutz is there to put it away for out number 1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Garrett Mitchell. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's tarrying. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Up next, Bryce Terang. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pulled toward right center field. Castro is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now at the plate is Pedro Castro. Flew out last time up. First pitch on the way.
0-1.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball in his back pocket right now.
Hit on the ground toward the left. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2. But he pulled his neck and he stayed in there.
Stepping in once again is Kevin Norwood. Singled in his last at-bat. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. So here's the cleanup hitter, Buster Reyes. He flew out in his last AB.
Buster Reyes.
Now the 2-1. And there he goes towards second. Popped up. And Vogelback has it to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left.
Leading off for Nashville, the catcher, number 12.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Castro is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And now Pedro Castro has got 2 hits in 4 at-bats.
Pedro Castro.
First pitch on its way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded. Now at the plate, here is Lucas Arce. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And the throw from right will not be in time as he takes 9-1 is the way this one ends. The jumbo shot jumped out to an early lead in the first and never got back. Christopher Felino earns his 8th victory of the season as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Josh Lindley was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
We remind you to please drive home safely.